Welcome back. Manifestation is a lifestyle. It's a way of being. Everything you've learned in this quest is not something you do just during this quest and then forget about it. No, this is a way of being that you then get to integrate into your life. Please remember, when you chose to come and be a part of this quest, you chose this because you're in this for the long-term game. I'm pretty sure you're not interested in just manifesting something during this quest and then never manifesting something ever again in your life. No, this is a long-term game. Please don't be one of those people that forgets about the magic of manifestation. Don't be one of those people that finishes this quest and then goes back to their old way of living. It's so important that you get to remember, that you get to integrate everything that you've learned and activated and said yes to during this quest into your day-to-day life. Now, the way that I love to do this is I love developing what I call manifestation daily rituals. Now, we're going to break this down and have a look at what does this look like. And the good news is that this is something that you can continue on literally for the rest of your life if you choose. It can be totally custom to you. You can do this at any time during your day. I recommend in the morning if possible, but maybe your mornings are crazy and you do your manifestation daily rituals at night. Perfect. As long as you get this done, this is what really counts. So remember that it's not about what you do in these rituals that is actually so important. It's about using your manifestation rituals to set yourself up for the rest of your day. It's almost like someone goes to the gym and they work out for an hour and they feel really good. And then the other 23 hours of the day, they eat terrible food. They don't move their body. They feel in a really bad state. That's not that efficient versus someone who maybe spends 10 or 15 minutes doing some exercise and committing to their health goals in the morning, and then they choose to live a healthy lifestyle for the rest of the day. Well, that's much more efficient. Your real manifestation ritual is your life. Life is the real ceremony. It's not the ceremony that you do in the morning or in the night. But what's important is that you do have this manifestation ritual to set yourself up for the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your month, and beyond. So you have so many tools available to you right now. You may even feel a little bit overwhelmed with how many tools you have available. So what you get to do is you get to now go back through this quest and look at all of the tools that you now have. Look at all of the activations that you now have. And your job is to start deciphering which ones are really important for you to work with deeper. And for some of you, some of these tools may not be so impactful because you're focusing on something else, so you've already done a lot of deep work on that in your life. And then there may be another tool that you use every single day for weeks and weeks and weeks because it helps you so much. This is where, with your daily manifestation ritual, you get to make this totally customized. You get to design this in a way every single day where this feels perfect and this feels aligned for you. So when you reflect back on this quest and all of the deep lessons that we've gone into, remember you started looking at the 80-20 trap and you went through a deep inner recalibration of actually coming back to at least 80% of your inner game. Then you learned the power of 2% and you looked at committing to your 2% in whatever way that looks like for you right now. 2% with your beliefs, 2% with your action, accelerating 2% with your results, and then compounding that. Remember all of the activations with each of these lessons as well. You went deeper into surrendered manifestation, burning out that control and shifting out of manufactured manifestation, bringing yourself back into the state where you get to be open and available and in this powerful, synchronistic, surrendered vibration. You tapped into the deeper vision and you locked that in. You surrendered to the true, authentic vision. And even though that may feel like years ago now, maybe this is something as well that you get to go back to go deeper in, to expand the next layers of your vision. You went deeper into raising your level of tolerance, shifting your minimum standard. And remember the activations that allowed you to say yes to the version of you that was stepping it up and playing an even better game in your actual life. And then we had the lessons on expanding your capacity to receive, your capacity to increase your energetic containers, remembering that you can only hold what you have the capacity to actually receive energetically. Maybe it's important that you go deeper and you work on the expansion pieces through those lessons. Then we dove into expanding beyond your limits. Right? Looking at what are these limits sitting underneath the surface and shifting your capacity to move beyond them, starting to activate the vision beyond your vision. Maybe it's important you go back and you really ground into the bigness of your vision beyond the vision that you get to hold. And then we went into upgrading your belief system, shifting, recalibrating, updating that computer software program in order for you to truly believe that everything you desire is absolutely possible. It's going to be important for many of you to go back and reassess how you get to dance with your limits, how you get to release fear, how you get to recode self-sabotage, how you get to upgrade your self-belief to bring the most powerful version of you to the table. And maybe it's important that you go back and you look at the activations and the processes and the soul work around releasing your how addiction. Remember, as you go through this work, it's not about doing this once. As you shift and recalibrate and upgrade and step into new manifestations, you have new pieces come to the surface. That's why I am still in all of the soul work and all of the activations that I've given to you. These are the things that I still use in my life on a daily basis because I'm constantly shifting into new paradigms which bring up new things to look at from our unconscious reality. Remember the piece around clearing resistance from your body, working at a cellular level and tuning into the different parts of your body, learning to listen to your body, and then upgrading the energetic structures within your field. Remember the importance of as above, so below. Working through these subtle layers in order to update the information so that your energetic field is in alignment and in cohesion with all of your other layers of your being. And then we talked about how to become an energetic match, going deeper into vibrating at the frequency of having already received your manifestation whilst you recalibrated your identity, whilst you did the activations to allow your highest self that has already manifested what you desire to come in and be anchored into the here and the now. And then don't forget the piece about your inner child. Super important that you have this little girl or this little boy on board with you, constantly giving your inner child what you need, constantly going into that activation and redoing that so that you can be living in a state where you're not acting from a wounded inner child, which holds up your manifestations, but instead you have your inner child playing and on board and helping you manifest. Then we looked at the pieces around releasing timelines, clearing and shifting old timelines that are now outdated and bringing in new ones in order to support your manifestation showing up even faster. We recoded your relationship with time. This is so big for so many people. Maybe this is something you went deep on, but maybe listening to this now, you know you could go back and go even deeper. We activated your frequency of knowing. I'm working still so deeply on activating this as well, knowing there's always deeper and deeper and deeper vibrational states. And the deeper we go with this, the faster our manifestations show up. We learned the power of gratitude, being grateful for where you're at in your life, but even more importantly, connecting to that future gratitude and mapping that through your system into the right now, anchoring that so you can embody that and access that at any time. What is your commitment to the 80%? What is your commitment to moving forward? What is your commitment to diving into these pieces and actually accelerating everything forward? Make sure also when you're going through all of these pieces of soul work and all of these lessons and all these things that you've learned and upgraded that you're now remembering, make sure you also make a list of all the activations that are available to you. These activations are available to you to go into as tools each and every single day. And so every day you can choose what's important for you. So what does your manifestation ritual get to look like? You can literally take tasks from each of the layers of the soul work from this quest, and you can work on them every single day. Now, if you love the system and you feel like it would serve you, maybe every day in the morning or in the night, whenever you choose to do your manifestation ritual, you can go through and follow the format of this quest, and you can redo it for the same focus area if you desire, maybe for different manifestations, or you could choose a totally different focus area of your life. Or now that you have everything across the board, you can dip in and out of this. You can feel yourself in the moment. The thing that I love to do with my manifestation rituals every single day is I just put my hand on my heart and I ask myself, what does my soul need right now? I ask myself, what is going to move forward my manifestations right now? And sometimes the answer is, okay, I can feel there's some fear when I connect with my manifestations. Let me work on that piece. Sometimes the answer is, okay, I'm worried it's not showing up fast enough. Let me work on that piece on time. Sometimes it's like, I just feel like I'm not quite sure if I'm the version of me that can handle this right now. So let me work on these pieces with my higher self and recalibrating my identity. You have this buffet of tools right now, and it's now your choice to design this each and every single day in a way where this feels good for you. This could be 5 or 10 minutes. This could be an hour. This could be alternating the time every single day. You get to do this on your terms in a way where it feels really good for you. Just make sure this happens each and every single day. Now that you're coming to the completion of this quest, you get to become an ultimate manifester. But I promise you, these superpowers are like anything else. They need practice, right? You need to go deeper into them and embody them and play with them. And then you will hit a point where you step into mastery with them. And you notice that your manifestations are showing up faster and faster and faster and with even more ease and grace because you're going into mastery with these manifestation tools. So, for your first piece of soul work, I want to hear from you. What do you commit to on a daily basis after this quest? What will your daily manifestation ritual look like? What tools are you going to use? Maybe you share into the group a specific list of tools that you're going to focus on for the next week, the next month. However this works for you to express this and create this and ground into this is perfect. Then, for the second layer of soul work, I want you to do your very first manifestation ritual. This is where you're free now. You're not following the exact soul pieces of this quest unless you, of course, choose to keep that structure. But this is where either tonight or tomorrow morning, you get to wake up and say, okay, I'm going to do my manifestation ritual. How does this get to look for me right now? And whatever you do, I want you to share this in the tribe and let us know, what did this look like? How did you make this sacred and beautiful and powerful and amazing? Maybe this was 5 minutes quickly to focus on your vision right before you jumped in with the kids. Maybe you set up a beautiful hour and you set some candles and put some incense on and you made it a beautiful, stunning ceremonial space because that's what felt aligned and important to you. However it looks for you, however you want to do it, you get to do this on your terms exactly how you like it. But I want to see it. I want to celebrate it. I want to see it not only in the tribe, but I have a challenge for you. Especially if you've been someone who's been hanging out in this quest and posting in the tribe a little bit, I have a challenge for you to post either a photo or a video or a short little snapshot of your manifestation ritual. And your challenge is to post this on social media. That means in public. That means where other people can see it, right? And I want you to share some or all of your manifestation ritual, and it might just be one photo, and you might just say, I'm celebrating that I did my manifestation ritual today. I want you to use the hashtag manifestation ritual. Tag me in this, tag Mindvalley in this. I want to see this. I want to share this. Mindvalley wants to see this. They want to share it as well. We want to see, what does this look like? And this is such an important piece for you to be witnessed in as you step into truly being an ultimate manifester, as you step into owning mastery around all of these tools and going deeper and deeper with them in your daily life. So I'm so excited to see your Facebook post, to see your Instagram story, to see your video. I can't wait, actually, to celebrate you in this. Make sure you post in the tribe as well, as usual. But your big challenge for today is to share this and be witnessed out there in social media. Hashtag manifestation ritual. Let's anchor in these rituals together. If you follow me on social media, you'll see that I share all of my manifestation rituals all the time using the same tools that we've been going into in this exact quest. I love you so much, and make sure you tune in for the final lesson, because we are finishing this off strong, and we have a powerful activation that is going to anchor and solidify and accelerate everything in for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the final lesson.